All right, gang, if you're like me as a leader, you probably only can remember 8 patterns at the same time, and you seem to keep defaulting back to like a favorite. So today's video, I'm gonna show you my current favorite pattern, and one of the reasons I think this became my favorite is number one, it's a little bit cool. Number two, we had the opportunity to teach it here in a workshop, and we visited South Dakota, which was really awesome. Megan and I got to go to the Badlands for a day, and we had an awesome workshop with everyone at the Black Hills Dance Festival. So shout out to you guys, it was super fun. But this pattern we did back-to-back weekends, and I've been dancing it ever since. So let's take a look at the move, and then in typical West Coast Swing Online fashion, I wanna show you how it's built from a basic pattern. So what we do is it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And what I love about this is it's very doable provided you understand the basic elements, right? First basic element, we're not gonna cover it too much, is the basic whip, right? Obviously at this stage we know a basic whip. Second thing I need to be able to do is lead a whip with a single outside turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? So the reason as a leader, I will make sure the follower can do that single outside turn in a social dance before I get into the behind the back whip part. So this is where it gets kind of fun, and you're gonna get 2 versions of this move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if we do that from the other side, it's a whip with a single outside turn for the follower. So just quickly cover that footwork for us, Megan.
Followers, you have 1, turning 2, 3, and 4, turn 5, turn 6, 7, and 8.
Super basic stuff. My current newest student in the studio, I was able to lead her through this without knowing more than just that footwork, right? So leaders, it gets a little crazy because with my left hand, I have to lead a whip, right? But I also have to switch hands at the same time. My priority is to lead the whip as I reach over top of this hand for 1, 2. At this point, I'm gonna feed this hand behind me. I'll show you from the other side for 3 and 4 as I back up to the other side. From here, I connect this hand to begin the outside turn for 5, for 6, 7, and 8. Let's do it one more time this way, then the other way, and Megan's got a tip for what to do with that hand. So the priority is lead the whip on 1, 2. 1, 2, I get out of the slot on this side. I allow or feed this hand behind me for 3 and 4. I work my footwork back, back, back to get to this side of the slot. I connect my left hand so I can lead the turn for 5, for 6, for 7, and 8. And from this side, Megan's gonna talk about what she does with this hand. It's not vital, but it's super helpful. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so as the leader starts this turn, we have 5, and on 6, I tend to put my hand around their wrist to protect my bubble.
It also allows the hand to connect pretty slick on the other side. So let's look at it from this side so you can see the behind the back part. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we get a lot of questions about where we get our dance shoes, these red shoes that I wear in the videos, and where Megan gets her boots. We did an entire video and a blog post over on our website showing you our favorite dance shoes and where we get our shoes personally. It's a company named Dance Shoes of Tennessee, but you can get all the information on the cool shoes that we wear in the videos and the other recommendations we have in the link here or in the description below. Now back to the video. Back part. So again, when teaching this, we find that you have to make sure to lead that whip first. So if you're not really good at leading that whip and you just do this, you'll see Miss Megan didn't do a darn thing. So I need to make sure to lead that whip 1, 2. From here, this hand feels like it's gonna feed behind my back for 3 and. Now what we found here as we step on count 4, we found as we taught this that sometimes people are letting go of this before connecting that and the pattern would fall apart. So I don't want to let go of the hand behind my back until my left hand's connected. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this hand's connected. Now I can lead up and over, right? But that's not the coolest part, but we found that you have to understand that part first before you're able to do the walk around. So let's show you the walk around and then we'll show you the key to making it happen. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's only a slight difference in what I need to do to get this walk around to happen. It's also super high percentage from a leader's standpoint to get a follower to follow it, even if she doesn't know it, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I've done is I've backed myself out further than I would normally be in the slot, right? Then I take this hand up and around. So I'll show you from the other side, but I've started to create some connection to her where she doesn't feel like she wants to walk straight forward down the slot. Take this hand up and over, 4 walks, walk, 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 till I'm more or less in the slot on this side. Then I can slide that left hand down. Let's do it one more time this side. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see I've backed myself out to start to create this connection away from my partner. Left hand goes up and over, and I can use the left hand to guide her around. Boom, anchor step. Another advantage to having taught this to hundreds of people in back-to-back weekends is we found that the tendency for the leaders to use this hand became really high, and it's not necessary. I'll show you what I mean. If I'm connected well with my left hand, if I'm connected well with my right hand, I don't need the left hand. I like it as a guide, but as I get better at this, it's not necessary, right? So the easier version is to put this hand on her shoulder, right? And the advantage of that is I can slide down really well, right? So when I get to this position, I click here and I'm able to slide down really well. But if I'm a hot shot and my partner's connected to me, I can kind of just do this, and then when I want to, I can slide it down to the other side. All right, before you leave, I have a quick question. The question is, do you get our move of the week? We send out an email every week, Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern time, to over 15,000 people across the country and the world. And you'll get moves just like this, plus some of our favorite tips and tricks. And you'll see some behind the scenes stuff of where we're traveling and kind of what's going on behind the scenes from our YouTube videos. It's totally free. You can sign up right here and you'll get your first email right away. And the cool thing about that is you'll have direct contact with us. So if you ever have a question about one of the videos, you can just reply to an email and Megan or myself will reply back. Hope to see you on the other side.